Welcome to lesson number 32 in the Course in Miracles. Me reading on parts of the text and reflecting on it. For new viewers, warmly welcome for this quite slow and meditative reading of the text, and for returning ones, thank you for returning and for putting up with this reading and reflecting. So, lesson number 32. I have invented the world I see. Today, we are continuing to develop the theme of cause and effect. I will stop there just for a second. When, cause and effect we have heard it so often. So I have heard it so often in my life. So to such an extent, so sometimes I just say it, hear it, or read it, and I don't reflect on it. But this time, I can really see that cause and effect is absolutely crucial to understand, to think that it's quite important. So, paragraph 1 continues. You're not the victim of the world you see because you invented it. You can give it up as easily as you made it up. You will see it or not see it as you wish. So, be careful. I'm not reading now, I'm reflecting. So we shall be careful what we wish for. That's also something that we can hear now and then. Be careful what you wish for. So what does it say here? You will see it or not see it as you wish. While you want it, you will see it. When you no longer want it, it will be there. It will not be there for you to see. All right. So we have heard this in previous lessons, that the world we see is the world we create. I take it. And the text will guide us into this new way of thinking and creating the true world. So now we come to paragraph 2, and there we will be the idea for today will be explained. The idea for today, like the preceding ones, it applies to our inner world and our outer worlds. And it says worlds. To your inner and outer worlds. All right, we have an inner world and an outer world. Yeah, this has been explained to us in previous lessons too. And some lessons ago, I think it was lesson number 29, God is all I see when I see the world, because God is what I see within. So this takes us even deeper into that beautiful, beautiful way to peace, inner and outer peace. I will continue reading. The practice periods, it says actually in paragraph 2 that it applies to our inner world and our outer world. And they are actually the same, it says. How can that be? However, since you see them as different, the outer world and the inner world, the practice periods for today will again include 2 phases. One involving the world you see outside you, and the other the world you see in your mind. And in today's exercises, try to introduce the thought that both are in your own imagination. That is something to digest and contemplate. And I will not bore you by sitting here quiet for 20 minutes and contemplating it. So I will just go on and accept that this thought that my inner world and as well as the outer world is in my own imagination. It's a bit harder because that's not the way I'm skilled, but or schooled or brought up or formed. But I will just continue. This is what we do with the Course in Miracles. We just do it. All right, so we are in paragraph 3 now, and I will read bits and pieces from that. From morning to evening, and always in the way, in the tempo, in a phase that suits us and quite leisurely, we have something to repeat. And I will see what exactly we are supposed to repeat. Yes, I have invented this situation as I see it. I have invented this situation as I see it. And we know that it's always a way of looking at things that in a more practical, superficial level, perhaps in our daily lives. For example, a very simple example, I'm saying this to explain it to myself, hopefully it will become clearer. If it's a rainy day, I live in Scandinavia, rain and snow, and right now it's November, so it's dark and cold and we have snow. That's wonderful, but not always. And you go out and then we have this cheerful way of looking at it, that it's not bad weather. It's nothing such as bad weather, but you can look at it differently. So that's the more superficial, practical way that we all can do. Or somebody speaks in an unfriendly way to us, we can always look at it in a different way. And yes, the Course in Miracles is about the different way. That is how it once emerged. And this is, as I understand it, a bit deeper, because the world I live in, the world I am a being in, is not what I sense all. I cannot trust my senses, my hearing, my seeing, my brain, what I think I see. What I think I see is I take it not the right picture. It can be if I will not say enlightened or in a, but I will, what I mean, a brighter mood. If I look at it with love, of course, and forgiveness and peace, I will live in another world. And I think this is where the text is taking us. That's why I read the Course in Miracles. And I don't have to grasp this lesson 100%, because I know that slowly, lesson by lesson, this path is, these lessons are like bricks on a golden, divine path to a new world, inside as well as outside, and just turning the pages one by one, reading, taking it in, not with a idea that I have to understand it, but just do it, and that will change everything. So now we'll turn to Tokyo. Hello there, can you read me?
I can indeed.
Hi there.
It's hi there. Yeah,
Hello.
that's.
Hello.
I
Hello.
feel
How are you in
well. That's
Tokyo?
kind of a weird way to anyway
Sorry.
say hello between parent and child. But anyway, yeah,
We've been talking half an hour before we started, but this
yeah,
is
that's right.
this is a video.
That's okay. That's okay. We're doing it, sort of on the fly. That's okay.
Yeah, we do.
Anyway, yeah, I thought this was an easier chapter to understand than the ones we've been reading in the weeks leading up to this one.
It is in a way, but maybe it has to do with that we are getting a bit used to it now. I mean,
That's true. We're getting smarter, maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
yeah,
That's true.
understanding a new
Could be.
language in a way.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. Could be. Could be. But yeah, it's. I like the thing about it talks about victimization, right? Self-victimization.
Oh yes, 1 or 2 lessons ago it was I'm not the victim of the world I see.
That's right. But also, didn't it say it in this chapter as well? It sounded like it to me that it said, the book said, "I'm not the victim of the world because I've created the world."
You have a very good memory. I don't see the word victim in this lesson. I have it in front of me, but it was in previous lesson. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was in this lesson anyway. It
Well,
might have been
yeah.
a subliminal message. I don't know.
It
It just sort of caught on with me.
subliminal
But anyway,
message. Yeah.
I liked that it said that we can, as easily as we created our understanding of the world, perhaps negative understanding
Yeah.
of a certain world situation, we can forget that understanding or let it go.
Yeah.
As easily as we created it.
Yeah. It said so. It says so.
Yeah.
As easily.
It's really thinking about it in religious, not necessarily religious, but spiritual terms in Christianity.
Yeah.
I think it's saying something similar to that God and the devil are fighting, God and the evil one, God and evil. But one prayer, 1 second, if one believes in God, the devil, however strong he may be, or evil, however strong it may be, disappears.
What I'm with you. Would that be? I'm asking this now because not everyone is familiar with the biblical references, and we are Protestants and we are Swedish, and we are, but the devil. But would that be? And God is a metaphor, as I see it. Yeah, about the dark side, or in us.
Yeah. But that's why I said evil. It doesn't have to be the devil.
Yeah. Good.
Evil or whatever,
Yeah.
But good, it's like in life. If one has a bad month or a bad week,
Yeah.
Let's say that one's life has I think I said something similar to this a couple of episodes ago, in that it's a common theme in literature and movies and in anything that a person who is living in the dark and is unhappy and perhaps has a life that's terrible for that person, they perceive their life as terrible, then one good thing happens and everything lights up.
Yeah.
And everything is now changed for that person, however little that good thing is, But it's that one good deed can really save the world. That is sort of a literary theme, isn't it?
It is a dramatic and literary feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever.
It's interesting because it's like a dark room.
Yeah.
If a room is like 100 square meters, big room, and it's dark, right? There's so much darkness in that room.
Yes.
But it only takes like one little candle to light up quite a bit of it,
I love that metaphor because it's true. It's true. It's
to
true.
Destroy the darkness,
Yeah.
Might not be perfect light, but anyway, it lights up.
Yeah.
Much more.
It lights up.
That's very interesting. It's kind of human psychology, spirituality is all in that sort of metaphor.
It's a wonderful metaphor, and Did I interrupt you now?
No. I think I was just finishing. I think that's what the chapter today talked about. It's
Thank you for saying
clear.
that.
It was a clear, good chapter. Thank you very much.
It became much clearer. Thank you, and it also takes my focus to why do I do this? I could sit in my own home reading, as I've been doing for many years now, back and forth, the Course in Miracles. Or I could talk to people, not going on YouTube. Why do I do that? Because it's one candle. I only need one person to see this, and that would be the candle I light in the darkness, and then we will become more and more, and we are so many already. The world is lightening up right now, although it might not be obvious because news and everything is reporting, not always, luckily, but that is changing too. But everyone who has the interest to light up the world, and there are so many billions, I think, now, doing this, and the world is changing right now. And I'm happy to be part of it, and I'm so happy that you are available in Tokyo. For new viewers, this is my son who lives in Tokyo since many years, and it's evening in Tokyo, and usually it's lunchtime, and we chat, and you reflect on this book that you have never read, but I have been talking about, and so usually we have this chat in the end of every chapter, and it's always enlightening and nice to hear some fresh and young person reflecting on it. Thank you very much for participating, and see you soon.